So let's speak on your new album, Legends Never Die. Where did the album title come from? Like,
We got a couple of meanings. It's also, it's me being arrogant. Legend. I am the legendary. Legends never die, because the last album, was Die Rocket Man Die and all of that shit. So yeah, bitch, I'm alive. All of that shit.
Yeah.
But it's also it's off the title track. My father had passed away, and he was a legendary, iconic figure, Staff Sergeant Johnny Thorburn. So Legends never die, and also paying homage to some of the greats, the Cowboys from the Furious Five and the Big L's and the Heavy D's and the Jam, legend. There's a lot of great soldiers, Apache, great hip hop soldiers we lost, and through music, legends never die.
So you had a big, it was a big gap between Die Rugged Man Die and this album. Why the big layoff?
Well, because I like my music to be correct, man. If I'm gonna do 18 fucking songs and put it out to the world, it's like I need to be able to lock down a studio, record, mix, do the hooks right, make the shit sound beautiful. So what I was doing a lot of times is I put out an album called Legendary Classics Volume 1, which had like 10 songs that were new. It was basically a fucking album if I threw 2 extra songs on it. But then, I also threw the classics on there to kind of familiarize the kids that are just coming up with my music. So then I figured I'd drop an album after that, but then it took another couple years after that. But what it is also, I also dropped a lot of songs with artists that had respected followings and artists that were known. So there'd be like a Wu-Tang song out, then a Jedi Mind Trick song out, then some Juice Crew, Tragedy Gaddafi, and Wu-Tang affiliate. Like, I dropped a lot of joints with a lot of respected cats to kind of build up the anticipation of me dropping my own shit too. So within those years, I dropped, between solo joints and duos or whatever, 50 joints and the legendary classics. So probably over 50, 60 joints in that time. So it's not like I'm not releasing music.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's just I needed the right home, right situation, right timing to put out an album. Because I didn't want to drop an album and have it on the fucking iTunes. No one knows it's out. It doesn't do shit. And so what's the point of doing all that hard work when you can, hey, I'll put this one on YouTube tomorrow and 300,000 people watch it in a month or two and you're good, and then you do another one in 3 months rather than put 18 and everything you have on one album and just let it sit there, So right now the situation was right. The album did very well independently with no money, no promo. We charted top 200 Billboard. We number 17 on the R&B charts. Billboard, fucking R-rated Rugged Man on Billboard. What the fuck? So number 1 Heat Seekers. We got the number 1 Heat Seekers album in Billboard. I think 12 independent album or something like that. So which is, we did barely any promo. We really didn't spend money. They're very cheap at my label, which no disrespect, but they know it. Hey, what's up, Dev? So
congrats on all that though, man.
Thank you.
For real, bro.
Now, speaking of lyricism, you're one of my most respected MCs who spit. I think you take lyrics seriously. How important are lyrics to you?
This is just a weird question.
I'm asking because a lot of people nowadays
very obviously they're very serious, and it's just I work very hard and pride myself in kind of stepping up my bar level from the year before and the next year step it up again, and I take it very serious. I think most real MCs do. It's
but nowadays I think. I've heard certain now I'm gonna call them MCs, certain rappers, if you will, certain performers. They say, "Oh, lyrics aren't as important nowadays," and
I know that's fake shit.
If you're doing metaphors, that's nerdy shit, and I don't read books and fuck that. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's because you know what it is. If you can't do it, attack it, or if you're ignorant to something, attack it.
Exactly.
If you speak the truth. And the person unfamiliar with the truth will automatically attack. Oh, I can't do that. Attack. It's not. I can't do it. So attack. So that's just that's their insecurities. So they have to brainwash themselves to believe since I can't do it, that's not an important part of hip hop. That's not an important part of music making. I don't spit lyrics. I make real music. No, you don't. You're very bad at what you do, and you're untalented. And you have a corporate machine backing you up. That's the only reason why you have one fan. Don't lie to yourself and pretend like lyrics aren't important because you can't, write lyrics.
Yeah, exactly. So I saw an article, actually you was a part of it, on Hip Hop DX about double standards with lyrics. How it was about the Rick Ross joint. when he was talking about the.
Oh yeah, I thought that they went a little hardcore.
I think
on
so
Rick,
too,
because the thing is,
he's not the first person to say.
He's not even close to the first person, and everybody's favorite fucking rapper has rape lyrics.
Exactly.
But the thing is, they don't like Rick Ross. They don't believe he's an artist.
Exactly.
They don't like who he is, so they attacked him.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they'll let Jay-Z in the White House. Well, what about? Oh, you're raping and pillaging shit, and raping women and kids. But he hangs out with Barack and Beyonce. Yeah. So we don't diss Jay-Z. And he's a successful man that we like who he is. Yeah. So it's double standard and it's corny. Yeah. The media will attack a certain section of people, and then what happens when the media attacks you? Then the fucking sheep, the public, they go on Twitter and attack you. And how dare you say that? Why would you say that? It's like, why are you listening to the media? Yeah. The thing is, if you're gonna attack Rick Ross, then attack all of them. Yeah. All of them, myself included. Yeah.
Exactly. Attack me.
Yeah, exactly.
Attack me. That's the thing. I was at a Rap Genius, and they're very cool there. But he had a problem with the Rick Ross thing, and I said to him, but one of your favorite songs is Rip Your Cunts Out with Spoons by me.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is worse than any fucking song Rick Ross ever made. Yeah. And he said, no, but yours is genius because it's cartoonish and blah, blah, blah. I said, I'll rip your cunt out with a spoon.
Yeah.
If Rick Ross said that, and I never said it, you would fucking be over to everybody. Yeah. Oh, how dare he take every sponsorship he ever had away. But but it's the double standard sometimes. They get brainwashed with what they're supposed to not like, and when they're told you can't like that Rick Ross said that, then they attack it. So,
that's very true.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
I'm not a fan of Rick Ross. I don't even know his songs really. Like when it comes on in the club and everybody, I'm Big Lucci, whatever, man. I don't even know what it is. So I'm not like defending him because I'm a fan. I'm just saying like. I'm just saying, come on, man. If you hate him, hate the
whole more. Yeah, exactly. Speaking of lyrics and verses and everything, Uncommon Valor, one of the best verses ever in hip hop history. I'm pretty sure you know that. I've heard it a million times. The process of writing that, like how difficult or easy was it to write that?
Well, it was easy because my father was still living. Okay. And so I would just call him on the phone and be like, yo, what helicopter was you in? And he'd be like, Huey Chopper. And I was like, oh, cool, that's hot. And I'd be like, yo, what areas were you in? And what did the Viet Cong dress like? And he'd be like, yo, black pajamas, boom, boom. So I just took a bunch of notes and then I wrote my rhyme. Oh, also, my stepmother, I called her. I said, yo, give me all the sicknesses of the children. And she was like, microcephalic and this and that and this and that. So I said, okay, cool. So it was like actually doing reporting and then writing the rhyme. Yeah. So because I had all the information at my fingertips, it was a little easy to write. But I did, it took me longer than average. It was a 44-bar verse, and I spent a week writing it.
Speaking of on that verse, everybody listens to that verse, all the dope verses in hip hop, including your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. Jay-Z actually bit something from that song. Am I correct? On the Monster joint.
I mean, I would agree. Rape and pill, and it was the same flow.
The same flow, same words.
So, but it's funny. But it's funny that people go, why would Jay-Z listen to Jedi Mind Tricks and Army the Regular? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I seen Jay-Z in the 90s and he'd be like, oh, rip your cunt out, you nasty motherfucker. Yeah. Like, rap is like, okay, so a boxer, if he's Floyd Mayweather's not gonna watch a fight on TV, like, well, that guy's nice. You know what I mean? Like a famous rapper with a lot of money could watch somebody, and I'm positive that Jay-Z listened to quite a few of my records.
Yeah, exactly, because you did,
and quite a few of all of our records.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not trying to say me. I'm saying that's what the fuck. It's like Hollywood. They watch the little indie films, and then they do similar things, and then people, oh, that's the genius. Nah, we're all geniuses, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of Mayweather, you had the infamous phone call with Mayweather. I think it was on Rude Juice show or something like that.
Yeah,
now that wasn't initially planned. Like, it just happened to call, right?
Nah, they said, hey, what you think about Floyd? I said, Floyd is one of the most talented guys in the world at that, but the thing is, sometimes he ducks a lot of the opposition I want him to fight. He ducks, and I don't like that. And the great fighters fight everybody in the biggest challenges. And he was listening, so he called up like, hey, what's up, fellas? So as soon as
he said it like that. Hey, what's up, fellas?
Hey, what's up, fellas?
I ain't Mayweather.
So I said, oh, that's really Floyd? I said, good. Yo, when you gonna fight somebody in the top 2 in your weight class? And we went at it, and he has such a big ego. Rather than hanging up on the asshole, he stayed on the phone like, but you don't understand.
That was like,
but then he tried
to
lie. He was starting to lie to me, and then I said, that's a lie, obviously. Because he was lying about the money that he was making. And I was like, don't lie, though. So, and then you get ignorant people who listen to that thing and go, well, he fought Shane and won, so RA's wrong. It's like, no, RA never even said that Shane would lose the fight. I'm saying take the motherfucking fight. And if you listen to the interview, I said, the sad thing about, you listen to the full interview, I go, the sad thing about Floyd is, the thing is, if he fought a lot of these guys, he would probably win, but the fact that he's not fighting these guys is ruining his legacy. That's what the whole argument is about.
You were saying, you was like, I'm a fan of yours, but you didn't take the big fights. You was like, yo, you got I'm giving you props, but I need you to do this, you know, and that. So that was the whole thing. And you're a very big, avid boxing fan.
I'm a huge boxing fan. And then it was funny, too, because, you know, the world is still racist. Yeah. So if you put a black man versus a white man on the radio arguing, it always has to turn into a race. Like, this has nothing to do with race. So you've seen people like, RA just doesn't want to see a black man get ahead. They say, oh, yeah, I hate black people now. You know, that's what it is. Yeah. Me, like I didn't get, you know, press for Floyd, for Bernard, for Winky, for every black fight on the planet, like to help boxing. Yeah. You know, so it is what it is. But it always turned into a race thing. You know, it was some of the ugliest comments ever. I remember people thought I was Jewish. Be like, put that Jew in the oven. Like, wow. Like, what the fuck? Crazy. It's just an argument with a boxer.
So who you got in this Mayweather Canelo fight?
I think Mayweather is smart. He's a smart fighter, and I think Canelo's not going to be able to knock him out. No. So obviously he's not going to outbox him. So I think that Canelo will lose a decision. Yeah. I thought that. The last fight was a lot closer than people put it out.
Trout.
And I had predicted that Trout was going to win that fight, but I said it could have went either way. Yeah. So I got that prediction wrong too. Yeah. But I had predicted Trout would be a close fight and Trout would outbox him, but it was a close fight and Alvarez won the decision. And Alvarez looked good in the fight to a degree, but he looked very human in the fight.
Yeah. You also direct films. And, you know, horror movies and things like that. I'm just like, wow, you know, you're branching out.
Crazy one.
What was it? Bad Biology.
Flick. Yes, that was it.
Bad Biology.
Yeah,
a very sex-filled movie.
That was a lot of sex and craziness, a lot of naked women, but the next one I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write, direct, and produce another film. I'm gonna when I go on tour, I'm gonna get all my money together and shoot something soon, and not soon, but like in a year, because I want to have enough where I could take a nice chunk and put it towards the film. So. I'm going to do another movie, a little bit more serious than that one. Right. But I also just directed Talib Kweli's new video. It's not out yet. It's for Human Mike, the first song on his new album. And I might be doing another one for his album. And I just directed with Michael Quill. I directed the Tech Nine Hallelujah off my album, that video. And I directed a video for Talib a while back with Reese. It was for Idol Warship. So I do some video work too, and all of my videos I either edited, directed, or produced, or did something. I do or wrote it, or I'm always hands on all my shit.
How did you end up in the basket case extras?
Oh, well, what happened when I was a kid? Well, Frank Henenlotter directed the Bloodshed Who video when I was 19. Yeah. I was a fan of his when I was 11 or 12, and when I signed a job, I said, find that weirdo guy Henenlotter, and let's. So then when we did Basket Case, that's weird that you knew that I was on that.
Yeah. I'm a B-horror fanatic, so as well as boxing.
He's like my Siamese twin brother.
He's like, I'm the short and fat version. I was the extra leftover.
He's like, I love boxing, B-movies, and
whores.
And
whores too.
Whores, hip hop.
R.A. the Pudgy Man.
There you go.
Yo, you kind of look a little bit like Alvarez.
He
looks like the tired Canelo. Like, yo, I've been through it. He looked like Canelo after Canelo lost the fight against Floyd.